Hello, so today I'm going to be showing you some photos that I recently shot with a 2x extender on my Canon 300 f2.8. So recently through lensprotogo.com, I rented a 2x extender for a football game. So I was going to be coupling this onto the 300 f2.8 and adapting it to the Canon R6. So with doing that, it makes the 300 f2.8 a 600 f5.6. Now most of our games are during the day, so I knew 5.6 would not be an issue when shooting outside for the football game. If it was at night or in a gymnasium, good luck there getting your shutter speed to be properly fast enough without bumping up the ISO to a very high noise level. The only downside of this was we had cloud cover and rain all game. So being at 5.6 was a little slow for how cloudy it was, and I did have to bump up the ISO a little bit to get the shutter speeds where I wanted. So most of the day I was at 1/1000th. Usually I would be much faster on a sunny day, being at f2.8 or f4 to get a little bit of extra depth there. But at 5.6, I was at 5.6 most of the day. A little bit, I would go up to 6.3 just to give me a little bit of room there, because typically extenders, teleconverters are going to be a little on the softer side. So I thought maybe if I give myself a little bit of leeway there, it would be sharp. Now, I didn't really plan on shooting at higher levels during this game, but you will see that I was shooting up from the stands down into the field, which I was trying to do that because with the rain and stuff, I didn't really have the rain gear on me. The rain was supposed to be 40%, ended up being 100% because it basically drizzled and rained the whole game. And I figured I've shot enough games right on the field with this lens, with the 70-200, that it wouldn't hurt the school to have a little bit of variety and myself to have a little bit of variety and shoot from higher levels. So most of the game I stayed at box level above the field, and a little bit of the game I did go onto the very top of the stadium, the crow's nest I guess you could say, and shot down kind of towards the 35, between the 35 and the 50-yard line, at the highest point of the stadium shooting down, and that did allow me to get some unique shots. So overall, my experience with the 2X is that a 600 millimeter is a little too much reach in my opinion for football. I almost think a 400 would probably be at the top end of what you would want for football as a primary, and then have a secondary with a 70-200 for other shots if they're coming into the end zone, or even a 24-70 maybe. But I think in the future I'll definitely be sticking with just a 300 and my 70-200 on my second camera. Now I might, towards the end of the season, rent a 1.4. That would make the lens a 420-ish millimeter at f4. So I could get away with that during the day easily. 420 would be more manageable on the field. As much as I wish I didn't get to it. I would have loved to try the 600 on the field level, but by the time I got down there, it was towards the end of the game. The rain finally died off a little bit towards the end, and I just didn't have the 2X on me. I'd already taken it off with my gear up top, where I edit my photos at halftime. So I didn't get to that, and then I had to send it back in. So I might end up trying the 2X out when baseball season comes around and outdoor track. Outdoor track, we have some throwing events that it probably would come in very, very handy for some throwers that I have a little trouble getting to, because you have to stay far enough back so they can't throw it at you. So, but in the future, in the near future, I might get the 1.4 and try it on the field. I would love to try out the 100 to 300 f2.8 RF lens, but we will see about that in the future. But with that said, I would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment down below if there's any video topics that you want me to talk about or a lens I should try out. There's plenty of lenses I can rent. So with that said, I will see you all next time.